on, y'all? How y'all doing today? Thank you so much for joining. This is Plant-Based with Nicole podcast. I'm your host, Nicole Richey. How y'all doing today? Thank you guys for joining. Share the live. Share the live. First, I just have a disclaimer. This is a plant-based podcast, and everybody I usually interview is fully plant-based. My guest for today, I found out is not fully plant-based just 2 days ago, and I wasn't going to cancel on her. That's shady. It's not that serious. You know, she's still touching the community and helping people with her juicing. So I was like, I'm going to still interview you. No judgment here. So, I just wanted to let you guys know that in case, for those of you who usually watch my show and be like, oh, she's not fully plant-based. We don't judge here. Okay. This is a judge-free zone. Anyway, so yes, let me just read a little bit about Jenny. Whew. First of all, I'm sorry, I'm hot, out of breath. Jenny is the CEO of Jenn N Juice, a beverage company for the community focused on health and wellness. She started this company in 2020 during the pandemic. People were not able to sustain themselves or their immune systems. So what are we going to do? She asked herself. She thought she could start with her community first. She lost her mother, the face of her company, to heart failure. Good Lord Jesus. She didn't want to sit and watch this happen to anyone else. So due to any health issues with her experience in she didn't want to sit and watch She didn't want to sit and watch this happen to anyone else due to any health issues. With her experience in hospitality, she incorporated her past work history with this vision. 2.5 years later, Jenn N Juice is still thriving. Hey, okay, so I don't see her on here yet. Let me just see. How are you guys doing? Where are you guys tuning in from while we're waiting for her? Oh, sorry, y'all. It's hot. I just need a little bit of air. I don't know if this is a hot flash or if I'm just hot. Can y'all hear me okay? Put a thumbs up or a heart if you can hear me. And tell me where you're tuning in from while we wait for my guest. Canada. Wow. That's dope. I've been to Canada one time in the 6th grade. I had to sell candy to raise money. And our whole class, I think our 5th grade class, or 6th grade class, we went to Canada. It was so dope. I haven't been there as an adult. Trinidad, woohoo! West Side. No, I'm just playing. That's so awesome. I love that. That is so beautiful. Trinidad. Ooh, I would love to go to Trinidad. Let's see. It's 4:02. Where is my guest? So are you guys all fully plant-based? And how long have you been following me? Some of your names I don't recognize. Are you guys new to following me? Sorry, I need some more air. Ooh, this feels good. How long have you guys been following me? Is my face sweating? Oh, my Lord. This don't usually happen, like getting all perspiry and okay, I'm going to request you're new to following me. Okay. Nice to meet you, Claudette. And Mix and Lather, I don't recognize your name too. You must be new to following me as well. Thank you for following me and welcome. Let me see. I'm going to see if I can request. Mix and Lather said, I'm new here, hoping to transition soon. Okay. So, well, send me an inbox and then we'll talk later. Hey, girl.
Hi. Hey, ma'am. How's everyone?
I was like, did she fake on me?
Of course.
Oh my goodness. You have to forgive me. I'm having I don't know if this is a heat flash or if it's just hot, but every now and then you might see me doing this with the fan. So, hey girl, it's so nice to meet you. Thank you for joining and coming on my podcast today. Appreciate you.
Thank you for having me. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, you look gorgeous.
Same. Thank you. Thank you very much.
first I want to say I don't remember if it happened during the pandemic, but I'm so sorry about your mother. I said that in our chat, but I just wanted to say that again. I'm sorry about your mother.
Thank you. Thank you very
I
much.
can't even imagine. Did she die during the pandemic, that time frame?
No, not at all. It was prior to pandemic in 2013. So
Yeah. Well, I know it's been 10 years, but I'm still sending my condolences, and I pray that God has healed you every day and you are, so much stronger than you were when it first happened.
thank you, Nicole. Thank you
Oh,
very much.
Lord, that when I first read it, it kind of got me a little emotional. So let's talk about your juicing business. So like, I know why, and I put it in the your bio, but just talk to everyone about like what made you start your juicing company. Jenn N Juice? Yeah, Jenn N Juice.
Yes. Okay, so I started during pandemic, but I started just to aim towards healthier people in my community. People were dying, and I wanted to kind of get a solution out there for those people
Yeah.
around me. So I started up making healthier juices, and it just turned into smoothies, and I make lemonades also. But my main focus is the all natural juices. So I started, and I'm still thriving.
That's awesome. So it's been 3 years, 2 years, two and
It's
a
about,
half.
yeah, exactly 2.5 years. It's coming up to 3 years this August.
Good for
Yep.
you. Congratulations. So talk to me about the juices. Like, you're like buying fresh produce and making these juices? Like,
I have everything from papaya to honeydew. I juice kale, spinach, everything. I make carrot juice, a variety of different beverages, all natural fruits, watermelon. I juice. I
that
make
sounds refreshing. It sounds just like a refreshing life. So you stay up, you stay produced up, okay?
pretty much.
So like how much, because I know that for me when I'm doing like a raw cleanse or something like that, or maybe I do my fruit cleanses, fruit, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Fruit is expensive because it's by the pound, right? And fruit is heavy. So it comes out, it could be costly, which is okay for me because I rather invest in my health, right? But like how much are you spending per week on produce since you're making so many
The
juices?
key is you have to find a local market. So what I've done, I find proprietors that have local produce and they sell it by the pounds. So it's
Okay.
more inexpensive that way if you buy it in bulk versus
Oh, okay.
I do go to the stores when I have to, and I do buy it. So to do a normal juice cleanse for about a week, I would say it's roughly about $60 or so. And then if you're doing all of one different blend, it can be anywhere from $20 to $30. But if you want to switch it up and have a variety, different different takes throughout that cleanse, probably about $60, I would say. But if you just want
That's actually not bad at all. That's actually a really good 60 a week for fruit.
exactly for 5 to 7 days, for normally a run about 5 days, but seven probably about a give or take $75. But for 5 days, a solid $60. And if you do want to stick to one recipe, one blend, it could cost you anywhere from $20 to $30 if you just stick to
Mhm.
one base ingredient.
So people come to you when they're like wanting to do juice cleanses, like 5 to 7 days and things like that.
Yes, they do. Yes.
And then you like prepare like a bulk of
I can
juices.
make anywhere from 20 to 50 drinks for them, depending on how many juices a day they want to consume and what their actual goal is.
Wow, that's a lot of juice. Now, do you do this full time or do you have a regular, what we call a 9 to 5 while you're pursuing one of your passions?
Full time. This is what I do. Nine to
Really?
five. Sometimes 9 to 5 or 7 to midnight. Whatever it takes.
That's
Whatever.
dope. That is so dope. That's like, a dream of mine, I know, to like do what my passions are full time. So do you coach along with your packaging, or is it just more so you providing the juices?
I do some coaching, but I just provide the packages more so, and I give a guide and orders to take the juices.
Okay, good. That's awesome. Now, now I know this is your business, but do you incorporate juicing for yourself on like, do you
Yeah,
juice on a daily basis? And
I do.
yeah,
I do.
you
I
do.
consume at least 2 juices a day, but I'm thinking about doing a detox and doing one next month actually. And just
How long do you plan on doing that?
I'm gonna try to do it for the entire month. I'm gonna see.
Woo!
I'm gonna
Just juice?
just juice. So I'm gonna try to see. I'm normally a soup and salad girl. So if
Mhm.
anything, I would maybe go towards some salad. But I'm gonna try to thug it out and see what I can do.
Ooh, child, good luck for you. Cause uh, I don't know. I'm pretty sure if I really tried, I could probably do it, but I don't know.
I just consume the juice, and then later on in the day, that's when I have something solid. So I'm thinking maybe I can give it a try and just do maybe a smoothie because smoothies hold me over more so than a juice.
Yeah,
So
because the fiber, there's more fiber.
exactly. So if anything, I
Exactly.
towards a smoothie or a salad if I want to
Now,
get
how long have you been juicing? Did it start around the time you started your business as well? And what kind of benefits have you noticed since you started juicing? You said you drink like 2 juices a day.
Yes, I do. Okay, so I actually started juicing back in 2015. So that was 5 years prior to Jenn N Juice.
Okay.
I was drinking juices nonstop then. I had first been introduced to all natural juices around that time. So I overindulged. It was like something I was like, okay, where has this been all my life? So I started in 2015 and that's when
Hmm.
the journey took course. And juicing overall just gives you more energy. It just gives you awesome skin. It gives you
Yes.
ability. I just feel like it just overall plays a great role in your mental health. So I feel like it helps me thrive overall.
Now, do you replace meals with juices or you just eat your regular meals and then you also have the juices as well? Oh, and by the way, before you answer that, everybody that's watching, if you guys have questions, go ahead and put them in the question box. Mostly the question box as opposed to the chat because they get lost up in there. But if you put them in the question box, it's easier for me to see. So feel free to ask questions. Okay, now back to you. Back to you, Bob. Nah. Now I forgot what I just asked. Oh, I said, do you do juices in place of meals, or you do your regular meals and you just have juices as well, just like you would be drinking water?
Well, that's when they become perfect. Like when I can't get to a meal, I grab a juice. I grab a juice and I use that as a meal replacement. But from time to time, yeah, I will typically say, okay, I'm not going to have breakfast. I'm going to have a green juice. I'll plan for it. So, but
Yeah.
that's if I'm going to have a juice is because I'm on the go. I'm always trying to get things done. It's a one woman show over here. So if I can't grab a meal, I'll grab a juice.
Wow, one woman show. That's a lot of work because I'm thinking like when I used to have a juicer a long time ago, I would just be doing it for myself. And just like all it took to make a juice and then the cleanup, I was like, this for the birds. But for you to do that like on a daily and you're doing batches,
Yeah.
is it a lot of work for you or it's so you've been doing this so long, it's not a big deal anymore.
Exactly. It is somewhat at sometimes, but it's just balancing everything, and just having everything in a scheduled time. Like I make a day to do lemonades, and then I know from this time in the morning I'll be doing juices. So it's just scheduling everything, but it can be a lot of work. But I also do
Yeah.
like clean up. So it's just
You
like
like what?
I like to clean up. So it can be a lot of cleaning up work afterwards. I just get into my groove and I knock things out.
Yeah, I heard that. Everybody has their own things they like, and cleaning up is not one of mine. No. Oh, that's dope. I love this. I'm feeling like refreshed. How are you guys feeling? Because I feel refreshed talking to her about these juices. Like I just want to go skip and just like fly. It makes you feel like cleansed talking about juices. I saw a question above. I don't remember her whole handle, but her name was Yvonne. She said, "What is a juicer that you recommend? A great juicer that you would recommend?"
Well, I use the Nama J2. It's a hands-free juicer. I completely love this juicer, but it's more on the pricier end. I don't know if you're into spending that for a juicer. So
Yeah.
if you are, totally go for it. I totally recommend this. But on the lower budget, and I recommend the Breville. They work good. They do the job, and they have different options. So check both of them out and see what works for you.
What I have to say to people that like maybe they do want a juice, but their reason is because it's too expensive. I'm like, so are those Nike shoes? Nah. And that Gucci bag? Nah. So it's kind of like you decide what you want to invest your money to, something that's going to help your health, or, you know, now my reason for not juicing is just because I'm lazy. Okay. Let's just keep it real. I don't like the juicing process, and I don't like the cleanup process, but I like to do smoothies and make like nice cream with a food process. That's what I like, you know, but if people doing the reason for it, you know,
it all honestly works. Just as long as you get your fruits in, incorporate them however you can do it. If it's juicing them, if it's using a blender and then straining them,
yeah,
if it's throwing a smoothie frozen with some nut milk, whatever, do what works for you.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you like. It's no one way to do it, guys.
Exactly. Do you, boo? Nah. You know? Henry. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, dear.
Oh no, yeah, I'm just saying, do what works for you. Totally. Like, it's you enjoy smoothies because you're not into the whole juicing process, but you're still getting in an ample amount of fruits every day. You're still getting in that intake. So
right.
It's not
exactly.
Do it.
Henry had asked, do you add sugar?
No, I do not add sugar. I do add sugar to my lemonades, but not to the natural juices.
Okay, good. And Skate out of Stockton, hey girl, she said popsicle it. Summer is coming. LOL. Yes. Do you make juices and make popsicles out of them?
I have to get the molds for that. I've seen it done, and it's doable, but I don't have the molds for it. But I can get those. That would be fun.
That sounds hecka good right now, because where I live in California. It's not extremely hot, but it's just a beautiful day. And like some juices and some popsicles sound real good right now. Now, okay, so you talked about your benefits, and we talked about you doing cleanses, and you said you're actually going to be doing one pretty soon.
Yeah.
So that's good. I can't wait to see you. Are you going to like track it and document it?
Well, I do footage every day on my story, so I'm going to get more active on there, and then I may do reels actually on it. So yeah, I will.
People love them juicing reels.
They do.
They do, right? And by the way, how long have you been creating content?
I've been doing it since Jenn N Juice, honestly. I have been this is the start of everything for me.
You got 55,000 followers just in 2.5 years?
And those came out of nowhere, Nicole. Literally.
Wow.
Hey, everybody, thanks for your ongoing support.
That's dope. That's really inspiring. I'm like, dang, it's like pulling teeth to get people to follow me. No, I'm just playing. I'm like, I thought my content was pretty good. No. So I know we talked when I first booked you. I assumed you were fully vegan, and I'm like, just because you're not, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna interview you now. That would just be very judgmental and stupid, right? Right. So, but I know you were saying that like you're not fully plant-based, but you do have a desire. Just curious, like, why haven't you gone that route fully yet? Or like, what do you feel is keeping you from going 100%?
I just feel like it's more so always around me in my face, and then it's just less of the other options there. I feel like it's always less vegetables. It's less. It's always meat around. It's always seafood. It's always, and if it's no vegetables, it's just a bunch of carbs. And I'm not against rice, but I'm not really into, like, I enjoy beans, but
yeah,
like noodles and things of that, I'm not really into those. So I will have meat here and there, but I'm not big on it.
Got you. So what's like a day for you like? And before you answer that, Skate out of Stockton said, to both of us, what's our favorite fruit? But ask the other, let's address that question first, and then we'll go to that. Now I forgot what I asked. I keep doing that. Lord, okay, help me.
Normal day for me, but I don't know
what
the rest of the question.
Girl, I'm 48 and I'm in a perimenopausal. My memory be like, I don't know. Sometimes I'll cook. I'll put something on the thing, and then I'll go into the room and just acting like I'm just minding my business, and then like I start smelling something burning, and I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot I was cooking. But anyway, yeah, I'm tripping. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so we answering the fruit question first.
What like a typical day of eating for you as a not fully 100% plant-based person?
My normal go-to is a soup. I'll always have a soup, some type of soup. They have nice Jamaican eateries in the area. I'll have a soup. I'll have a conch salad, which is seafood. Or I love like the burrito bowls from Chipotle. So I think like that of some type of with extra veggies on it. I love that. I love that. That's my go-to.
Chipotle is very convenient for people who eat meat and people who don't eat meat. It's very like versatile. Yeah. Okay, cool. So now how's before I answer the fruit question, how do you feel about like working out and exercising? Do you incorporate that in your life as well, in addition to the healthy juices and stuff?
I try to, but time is always limited. I do try to. I do enjoy working out also. I enjoy it. I enjoy moving around, staying active. I enjoy working. I was working out last year and I fell off and I haven't got back into it. I've been doing stretching more so this year, but no like weights or anything, no.
Okay, I'm going to encourage you to get back on it. I'm going to encourage you to start off small. Start off 2 days a week. Just start off with some cardio, like walk 2 days a week for 20 minutes. Start off with that. And then add one more day, maybe in a month. And then just 20 minutes a day. And then incorporate maybe like some resistance bands, or if you have dumbbells, maybe twice a week, like after a couple months. Just start off slow because it's just an important part of life. Was that you that told me you're in your 40s too, or is that another guest?
No,
that wasn't you. Okay. Because as we get older, now even if we're not older, like exercise is just as important as the food we put in our bodies, right? Like it's good for our hearts, and it helps us stay toned and snatched. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not snatched yet, but so I'm just encouraging you just to like start off small and just like 2 days a week cardio, or even like maybe 2 days a week with some Pilates that you could do from YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Just an encouragement. It was just on my heart to say. Okay, now back to Skate Out of Stockton. She asked what's our favorite fruit, and that's a hard question for me because I have a few. You go first.
I also have a fruit. I'm going to start with one that's right here. Honeydew is on the top of the list.
Ooh,
I love cherries is a big one. Watermelon grew on me as an adult, but I have a love for watermelon now.
Oh, I love watermelon. Oh my God. It grew on you.
I wasn't so much into it. I always loved honeydew and cantaloupe.
Really?
Cantaloupe, cherries. I enjoy red apples. The
Really? You love red apples?
Yes.
That's funny because I eat them, but I don't love red apples. I just eat them, but I only like them really with peanut butter or almond butter.
That's even extra healthy, so that's
my favorite snack. That's good. Oh yeah, I mean, you got me wanting some fruit. So Skate Out of Stockton. My favorite fruits are So, okay, and some of these, they're not in season all the time, but I love jackfruit, fresh jackfruit, because it tastes like bubble gum. I love me some watermelon. I wish it was year round. I love grapes when they're sweet, plump, and juicy like me. And I'm just playing. No, I'm not. I love cherries. Gosh, I love so many things. Honeydew melon as well. I know I'm forgetting some things, but those are like, I love me some nectarines and peaches, but that's only in the summer, you know? Oh my gosh, I can't wait till all that stuff comes. It's coming soon.
I really enjoy pears.
You do? That's one of those things where like they're not nasty to me, but I don't love them.
I heard that from other people. They're like, "Yeah, you like pears?" I'm like, "Yes, they're good."
I'll,
They're really
I'll eat them. I'll eat them if I was hecka hungry and I saw somebody had. I'll eat them and they'll taste good to me. But I just don't go pursue it all the time, you know. Oh, I do love persimmons. And pomegranate. Oh, girl, there's so many fruits I like.
yes, we're getting all the gems. How do you feel about papaya?
So I don't know what it is, but I had it three times in my life, and twice it tastes like I don't even know. I don't even want to say what it tastes like to me. But one time I had I squeezed some lemon juice and it tastes good to me. So maybe those 2 times that it tastes weird, maybe it wasn't all the way ripe yet, and maybe I don't know what it's supposed to be like to know when you're supposed to eat it.
Oh, I'll be happy to tell you. So here you have, it's like getting overripe actually. You see where what was yellow?
Uh-huh.
Now it's all green. The colors just turned. It went from that yellow to this green. So when
It's supposed to go from yellow to green or green to yellow?
It's supposed to go from yellow to green.
Oh,
So
okay.
Green, it's ready.
When it's fully green?
It doesn't have to be fully green. Once it starts spotting in, it's getting ripened. And it's pretty much good to go.
I'm like, I don't want to say what I thought it tastes like. Because every time I say that to my husband, he'll be like, how do you know? I said it tastes like boo-boo. I was like, I don't know what boo-boo tastes like, but I know what it smells like. And when I tasted it, it tasted like the smell of, and he's like, how do you know what that? I'm like, because you just know. It's just like when people say something tastes like feet, you don't know what feet taste like, but you know what feet smell like, right? So, yeah, maybe it just wasn't right. Maybe that's why. Because one time it did taste good to me. So maybe that one time it was perfectly ripe, and that's why it was good. Stayed out of Stockton. She was like, nope to papaya.
What's your favorite fruit?
Yeah, stayed out of Stockton. And what's your name? Your name again? I forgot. What's your favorite fruit? And anybody else have any questions? This has been nice. I like this. This was a nice, refreshing conversation, and it didn't feel like my podcast. It felt more like a natural conversation to me, more so as opposed to, oh, I'm going to interview you. I mean, I did interview you, but it felt more,
natural.
Yeah, I like that. I like it when I have these types because it just makes me feel relaxed. Anybody else have any other questions? And that's all my questions for you today. Keep on thriving and keep on pushing and keep on going out there and helping people change their lives with these juices, because juices is very good for your body. You get all your nutrition and it's digesting easier because I guess because you're kind of taking most of the fiber out, so it just kind of like goes through a lot easier, right?
Right, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You get everything flushed, the cleanse, reset, recharged.
Exactly. She said it would be easier to tell which fruits she don't like, right? That's how, because we'll sit here and name like 20 different fruits that we like, right? Claude Pro, huh?
I said, someone said kiwi. I think I saw kiwi.
Kiwi is another one of those things. I can never find it ripe. Every time I get it, it tastes sour. Mango is Claudia Pro's favorite.
Bobby, what can be used in cooking?
Oh, I was going to ask, yeah. What can be used? You can do whatever you want to do, to be honest, right?
I saw someone cook some zucchini noodles the other night with raspberries.
Interesting.
It was like they added vinaigrette, like a balsamic twist to it, but then they topped it with raspberries. I was like, nice.
Wow, interesting. And zucchini actually is a fruit too. Did you know that?
Oh, wow. No, I did not.
They say zucchini, cucumber, tomatoes, avocado, bell pepper, I think too. They're non-sweet fruits, but because they have seeds, that's what makes them fruits.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, cooking, I've heard people do my husband will do like apples sometimes and he'll make this as a dessert with it and he'll put like cinnamon and stuff like that. So he'll cook the apples. So to the person that asked that, to be honest, it's your world. You could cook whatever you want to cook, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how it tastes, but
Basically make some persimmon pancakes. So Bobby, maybe you can make some mango pancakes. You can
oh
just
my
get
God.
those. You could dip them in your pancake batter, and then you can just pancake them and slice right into them.
And banana pancakes too.
Yep, anything. Yeah, banana
Yeah.
pancakes. Because you know most restaurants like throw blueberries down in them, chocolate chips, whatever have you. So yeah, spice it up.
You got me one. I'm just having all kind of taste buds.
Pancakes.
Persimmon. That sounds hecka good.
They're really sweet. They're so sweet, just naturally sweet.
Yes, they are. When they're ripe and they're perfect.
So call for breakfast, guys, when we get those pancakes made.
Man, you got my mouth watering over here. Yvonne said my favorite fruit is kiwi, nectarines, and gala apples. Yum, yum. All right. Well, thank you, guys. Thank you for your participation. I love it when the viewers, Claude said dragon fruit is so good, too. Yes, I love dragon fruit. The yellow ones I find that are sweet. And then the pink ones, they're not sweet, but I love them because they feel refreshing. Have you ever had the pink?
I feel like they have I feel like they have no taste.
The pink ones, right?
Right. I feel like
they don't have a taste, but they feel refreshing though to me. Like just like I'm eating water.
You know the benefits are all there. Like you know you're eating all the benefits. Like you can feel them as you're. That's the only thing with dragon fruit. Other than that, I really feel it has no taste.
Yeah, it definitely, the yellow ones do. The ones I get at Trader Joe's sometimes, they taste sweet. But the pink ones, I just eat them for more, I like the color, they're pretty, and then it just makes me feel refreshed when I eat it. I don't taste nothing, but I feel like skipping. Anywho, all right, well, I'm going to bring this to a close now, dear. It's been a pleasure, Jenny. Is it Jen or Jenny?
Either or, whatever you're comfortable with.
Okay. Well, I really, really enjoy speaking to you, and thank you so much. Thank you for helping the community with your business. And y'all, if you got now, does everybody you work with, are they local or do you ship to people in other states too?
I am currently just local. I'm working on expanding and scaling up to ship out, but currently at the moment. So yeah. Okay.
Well, y'all gonna have to get on a flight and go to her community and get you some juices. No, it's fine. But if you do live in her, where do you live again?
I live about 15 minutes outside of Miami. I'm in Hollywood, Florida.
Oh, that sounds fun and exciting. If y'all live in the Florida area, hit up Jenny in her inbox. She had also check out her bio and get you some juices. Okay. And then we all gonna pray and have faith that soon she'll be able to, what would you call it? Go national, and she could be shipping out juices to people. Now I know it's a little difficult because it's glass, probably, right?
Well, no, I use plastic bottles that I ship out, like milk carton bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But it's just more challenging when you're trying to ship stuff like that across the states. But we're gonna have favor. We're gonna pray for favor. Okay, God can do anything. So anyway. Thank you, girl. It's been so nice talking to you. I really enjoyed this conversation. I really did. I feel refreshed. I feel clean on your behalf. I feel like I just want to go drink some juices and go on a detox. But yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I'm just going to announce and thank you everybody that joined today. Thank you those that are watching now. I know some people left. And thank you for those that will watch later. And make sure you guys share this live with your friends because we want to touch the world and get everybody on juices, including me. Because I'm lazy and I'm trying to overcome that. So y'all pray for me for deliverance, okay? All right. Thank you so much. God bless you, dear. And I'll see you on the gram.
All righty. Thank you, Nicole. Have a good one.
You guys make sure you follow her. It'll be in the post when I post it. All right. You guys, thank you so much again for joining me today. I'm just going to announce my next guest, and then we will come to a close. Up next, now normally I do my podcast on Sundays, but yesterday was Resurrection Day, aka Easter. Your girl was at church and spending time with the family, so I had my podcast today instead. Next week I will not be having my podcast either, due to some personal stuff. And then the following week I have a movie screening for a film I did, so I won't be doing it on that day either. So my next show will be on a Saturday, which is not my normal day. That will be on, April 22nd. I'll be interviewing two people, Raw Vegan Family and Raw Vegan Mads at 12 p.m. PST, 3 p.m. EST. I will be posting a flyer closer to that time, so I hope you guys will join me. Thank you again. This is Plant Based with Nicole podcast, and I'm your host, Nicole Richey. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I thank you for your participation. Make sure you follow my guest, Jenn N Juice. Juicing with Jen, God, Lord Jesus. It'll be in the post. I don't know if I'm saying it backwards, but make sure you follow her. Make sure you follow me. Check out my YouTube video, my YouTube channel as well. Hey, Stacia. So thank you guys again, and I will see you guys next time. God bless you. Stay healthy, and you are all destined for greatness. Okay, bye-bye. Love y'all.